Damn, I got a lot of goddamn talent.
Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, giving one.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Just got to wonder too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Might be looking to run. Running to Green. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize fourth down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this.
Oh, a lot of space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear.
Intercepted in the first drive into the pick.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
But the most important thing, he got the ball. So now
Yeah.
the offense is going to have to regroup. A
Yeah.
turnover on the
Let's
first
get it.
drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But if you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum established.
And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Oh, shit.
Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets it.
What?
Crosses the 35.
What happened to the...
Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the
Spy,
32.
spy, y'all.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33.
Spy.
First and 10. To the air. It's Salter. He's moving out of the pocket.
Oh,
And
knew I could take that off.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires downfield.
Oh, man. Why he ain't pick that off, though? Why he ain't pick that off?
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense.
I was dead ass in front of the ball.
Good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete.
It's a seam wide open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Bringing the heat. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Give to the single back. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback may change this route. They're throwing for it on fourth down.
Oh, he read it.
That's caught.
I knew he...
Bennett.
Ah, why did I throw it to hit this dude? Oh, my gosh. I knew it.
Looking to throw, it's Salter. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy completion. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Finding an escape route. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play, just making it happen?
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Going over the top. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Still running at the 40. There he goes. Touchdown Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra
Roughing
point
the kicker?
7-0.
What?
They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw. It's Salter. Going for the big play. Makes a grab along the left side.
Cover 3.
Huge game. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
That was cover 3, man. What is... How?
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They're coming out
Okay,
to
I get the
tee
ball
up
start
with a
second
big
half,
run,
though.
and that last score
So
was a
that's
real
really all that
buzz
matters.
for this crowd. From inside the 15, here comes a return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Brown. Good, solid tackle.
I don't know what you want to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
He's got it along the sideline. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man. It's Harbor. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Might be changing the route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Sellers. Unloads it downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit.
Oh,
fix because we got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's not going to take the touchback. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat.
What?
He's got it inside the 25.
Oh, it don't matter. He out of
They
time.
finally get him stopped.
He out of time.
Did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown?
It was a good try, though. Good try. Good try. Move on to the next. Move on to the next one. 3rd quarter. Good try.
And the Buffaloes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
No, we don't. We don't need you quitting right here. Oh, okay. Cool.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers.
No way.
He was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback.
Throw out a
They've been
sack.
trying
Oh, my
all
God.
game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Got him. What?
It's dropped.
Oh, bro. Come on.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
This nigga.
First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. On the option. Oh, he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Goes to the option. Finding open areas. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Get it out of here.
And it's incomplete, and the
Get it out of here.
defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Rolls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Fires to the big fella.
Oh.
And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start. and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense.
Ah, they got that garbage-ass play on here.
Wide open spaces. And he just
Give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. I give him that. Believe they got that garbage-ass play on here.
Lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. He's able to grab the football in the hands.
Too easy.
Job done. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Making side adjustments here. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snap.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Let's go. We got it.
Splits the uprights.
We got it. We got it.
Push that lead out a little further. After putting up a
We got it. We got it. We got it.
Everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. At the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with a now.
And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. He just
illegal for a pass. Oh, they calling flags on this game now. Okay.
Pass and they will back him up. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble. Bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Yeah. Man down. Stand down. Haha, yeah. That's what I like. Another one.
welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
Oh, shit. Oh, they kick it deep. Yes, they said.
That'll be a touchback. They'll bring
Oh,
it
no,
out to
shit.
the
I got
25.
SMU. Fuck.
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day.
Oh, he
in
think
this
he good.
house.
He got Alabama. He think he good.
Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I will be going for it.
That's exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to
Wide open. Got him. Got him. 4th and 8. Let's go.
They finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Harden. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
I really like this slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
The Mustangs are flying down the field.
Bruh, oh my gosh. She picked up that block. I get at least a 1st down, at least.
Defense, Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ebby. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the 1st.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a fourth down.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still fourth down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Hey, you come out early in the game. You're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one. But don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. To the air, it's Simpson. Wasting no time taking a shot. Reels it in on the left side. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going up top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Finds his man. It's Cooper. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Steps away to find some room. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll do it himself.
What?
No, look what I found.
Oh my
I'd
God.
say that's a stroke of good fortune. The
Shit.
offense keeps it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Down to 2 minutes to play. They'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is press harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Hand off from the shotgun. What a cut, now he's loose. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Used the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. A 1st down for the offense. Miller with the ball. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion, setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the 1st half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Bringing it back at the 20. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Using his feet to buy time. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Bruh, he would have caught that. Oh my God.
Disastrous. A defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quickly to the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown time. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown call.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And he's got it inside the 35. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss.
I tell you what, you got to love the way this defense attacks downhill. I mean, they see QB run, they pull the trigger. They're not waiting. There's not a lot of guys standing around watching, playing so fast, stringing that thing out, nowhere to go with the football. He can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Horton. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The sure hands, it's Williams. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision
Let's get
to
it.
go for it on 4th down, and
Let's
one that
get
did
it.
not pay off. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one.
Oh,
And
shit.
he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
He might want another play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harden. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you can tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going toward the sideline and pushing towards his right. And then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short.
Ain't no way he that fast.
It's a running room. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Ain't no
Defense
fucking
uses
way
the
Simpson
timeout
is that
quickly,
fucking
trying to
fast.
get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a one-possession game. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Safe completion on the screen. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Got room to work. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Looking to the big tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, obviously, this game has not been the best statistically of this guy's career so far, but the important thing is you win. And to do that, they need him to play really well here in the fourth quarter. They're going to keep giving him the football with the lead in this juncture, and this is where he needs to have his best runs of the game.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays.
And he takes it in on the final play of the game. He played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep,
Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 9th-ranked team in
Bro,
the
why
land,
is
the
everybody
Alabama
playing with
Crimson
Alabama?
Tide. For EA Sports
God
Network
damn.
Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
96 overall defense.
The Rebels will kick it off to get us underway.
Oh my gosh.
And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
Yeah. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. You can barely.
That was a first down. What are we talking about? That was a first down.
And the Rebels will move the sticks.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's going for the big play.
Press the wrong button. That was good. It's all good. Press the wrong button.
Well, the
It's all
receiver
good.
still covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Back to pass, it's Simmons. He lets one fly deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
That's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection. He's
going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. On 4th down, looking to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able.
Let's get it! Let's get it! Let's get it! Let's go!
That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get.
Everybody want to play with Alabama.
19. this drive will start from the 19-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield.
Oh, yeah, that shit don't work. This ain't NCAA 25. That don't work at all. Nah. Pursuit is a whole lot better. I will say that.
Crimson Tide just
On
hoping at
NCAA
least to get
26, the
some of
pursuit is a
yardage
whole
back
lot
here on
better.
second down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Here's the pressure.
Uh-huh.
And the
Uh-huh.
sack. All the way
Uh-huh.
back at the 5.
Uh-huh.
There's an example of a dude getting beat
Here.
one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and
What
closer
we got? Let's
to
get
his
it.
end zone, man. That's scary.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Oh, no, man.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. How
Ah.
about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They've got a first down here to open the period. The give is to Miller. Finds a little space.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill.
I
and you
mean,
see
he
it.
wasn't supposed to
A lot
get
of
5
times they close
yards,
so
but
fast,
shit,
be
it's cool.
decisive,
It is
stick
what it
your foot
is.
in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Here's a heat.
Yeah.
Rush coming
Yeah.
in hot, and they got
Yeah.
it at the 29.
Yeah.
And I think when you got that kind of wheels and you got that kind of speed at the quarterback spot, you can get out of anything. And a lot of times he makes big plays. Nice job by the defense, not giving up, keep chasing, and they get the huge sack on that play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Simpson. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Buys a little extra time. The throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Lee. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Now adjusting. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's high.
Oh!
There he
Oh!
goes.
Oh!
Bullnoses his way through. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. And the Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Now the pitch. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Motion from the wideout. He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Trying to find
Touchdown.
the end zone.
Let's get it.
Touchdown, Rebels. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And the point after is good. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that, they're taking deep shots way down the field.
Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll go up top on second and short. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. The Rebels come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on third and short, using his legs to buy some time. Picks up the first down, and
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Under fire. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After the
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Horton. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone.
Bro, come on. Come on now.
To the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up
Come on now.
and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Simmons. Quarterback moving. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
That's caught. It's Wallace. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Stribling. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this 1st down, try and eat the clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Quick completion on the out. Turning it on! And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. Flying down the left side. All out of space. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the...
It's a seam wide open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using...
Going for it all. Got it. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive?
Let's get it.
Do you trust your quarterback?
Let's get it.
Find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That, friends, is a busted play.
Ooh, that should have been picked off. Come on now.
2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed a stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. Gets drilled as he releases it. The
Get it.
ball just trickles to the ground.
Get it. Let's go.
Coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man. They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. It's complete. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout.
Yeah. Give me that. Give me that.
Play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point.
Oh, now you want to quit. GG. Garbage ass. Garbage ass.